So we will begin now. So we will begin with the general thing that Bal Mukund usually talks about, that the way in which yoga must be done is with complete balance in your system. So it starts with the spine being straight, and whenever you're breathing, the breathing should indicate complete calmness within you. Any motion, anything we do has to be slow while exhaling, then in which case it cannot cause any harm for you. As long as the breathing is slow, you will find there is a relaxation in the system and you will be guided well, you won't hurt yourself, and the spine being straight also takes care of it. Now, remember the practice we do over here is palliative yoga that is designed to balance the vitality in your system. It is not designed as therapeutic yoga. And what is the difference? Here, all we are doing is we are trying to make sure your vitality, your energy level from the brain is going to every part of the body in a better way. So if there is any minor imbalances, it will take care of. But major imbalances cannot get taken care from this. Okay, so that is something you need to realize. And so with that as the explanation, one last thing is, please remember, you take responsibility for making sure you don't hurt yourself or injure yourself in any way. So you taking the liability for yourself and your responsibility for yourself with Life in Yoga, not responsible for anything. All of you are welcome to begin. So let's begin with 3 Oms. Let's take a deep breath in. Now, before we begin, Bal Mukund, if you're having trouble being the host, shall we make Srijit as the co-host? Can you tell me how to do that? Okay, looks like everybody is taken care, so we'll begin. We begin with the chakra vibration. We keep our focus at the perineum. The perineum is the spot in between the anus and the genital area where we squeeze like the buttocks coming together when we do the sound lam. And when we do that, we keep the mudra, the little finger, pressing against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Lam. 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 Release the mudra. Lam. Lam. Now we bring our awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is the point behind where we urinate. And here we do the mantra Vam, and we gently try to squeeze from front to back, and we use the mudra, the ring finger pressing against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Release the mudra. Vam. One last time. Vam. Bring the awareness behind the navel, and here we will do the mantra Ram. And when we draw in at the navel with Ram, we hold the mudra, the middle finger touching against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the mudra and continue. Ram. 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 Last time. Ram. Now bring the awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body, and there we do the mantra Yam, and here keep the index finger pressed against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yam. Yam. Yum. Yum. Release the mudra and continue. Yum. 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 One last time. Yum. Actually, one more time. Yum. Yum. Now bring the awareness to the throat. Here we will do the sound hum with the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the mudra. Hum. Hum. Middle of the head, we do the sound chum, thumbs up mudra. Chum. Chum. Sham. 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 Release the mudra. Sham. 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 Last time. Sham. Top of the head we do Om. Take a deep breath in with the thumbs up mudra. Release the mudra. Last time. Now we are ready for Ujjayi Pranayama. Jayashree, do you want to take it?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now we begin with the happy face breathing, the Ujjayi Pranayama. You can continue. Those who are new, please close your eyes and observe your throat. It should feel quite normal. Now, keeping your eyes closed, make a big smile. Now, observe the throat. There will be a slight stretch. Now, focus on that stretch and we will inhale and exhale. I will show you how we inhale, how slowly we inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue and feel the air rubbing in the throat.
The meeting is not starting yet? I can't hear it.
We are just doing the Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay.
Okay.
So now we will go on to the mantra. So continue, Jayashri.
Yeah. So we can do the silent mantra. Haim, Haim, Im,
Jayashri, stop.
Just
You're saying it wrong. Jayashri, stop. I'll take care of it from here. Okay. The mantra are not meant for specific points. It is just a flow. Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to explain that.
No. You pointed the points. That's not the way to do it. So stop. I'll take care.
Okay.
Okay. So the mantra Haim Im flows from the chest upward. Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im. You feel it rising from the sternum and going to the top of the head. Okay. So let's continue. We'll do it for a couple of minutes. Okay. Now we will go on to our spinal alignment. Is there somebody who is going to do the spinal alignment exercise?
Yes, I was.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so now as you exhale, bring your ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale, come back. Please remember, slower you do this exercises, the better it is. So exhale, inhale. Please continue.
Okay.
As you exhale, turn your head as if looking over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. And inhale, come back. Keeping your eyes closed and your focus inward has greater benefit. So please close your eyes as you inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. Now, as you inhale, take your head back. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, head back. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Please continue. Exhale and inhale. Now, as you exhale, let's do the 360-degree rotation. Half a circle, inhale, and exhale the other half. Inhale slowly and exhale. Now let's go the opposite direction. Inhale half a circle and exhale the other half. Okay, let's move on to our alternate shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale as you rotate it and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's move on to our hand exercises. Raise your hands, keeping your elbows straight. And as you inhale, bring your palms up, stretch out the fingers. Exhale, taking the thumb in a downward facing fist. Inhale, stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb in, downward facing fist. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. Oh, sorry. Let's rotate our wrists around, rotate our fists around the wrist. So keeping your hands stretched out, make fists, rotate the wrist slowly and gently to make full circles around the wrist. Inhale half a circle and exhale the other half. Inhale and exhale. Now let's do the opposite direction. Inhale half a circle and exhale the other half. Now, let's move on to the other hand exercise. Keep your elbows in line with your shoulders, palms open as you inhale half a circle, exhale the other half, making circles around your wrists. Inhale and exhale. Now the opposite direction. Inhale half a circle, exhale the other half. Okay, now interlock your fingers and take the hands behind your head. And as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale as you come back. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale as you come back. Exhale, inhale. Okay, now we do both shoulders together. Inhale, lift up the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now cross one hand over the opposite knee. Take your other hand back and exhale as you turn or twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Take the other hand over the opposite knee. Twist as you exhale. Inhale as you come back. Exhale, inhale. Okay, now we move on to the other leg exercises. As you cross your one leg over the other knee, hold your knee with your interlocked fingers, and you not only pull it towards you, you pull it in the opposite direction such that your butt lifts a little. So inhale, pull it in towards the other knee, opposite direction, and exhale. And at the same time, you turn your head towards the knee that you're holding. So
Okay. Just can I interrupt here? When you inhale, you're released. Exhale, you pull and turn the head.
So inhale, release, exhale, pull and turn your head. Inhale, exhale. Now the other leg. Hold your knee again with interlocked fingers. Pull and turn your head as you exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Now we'll do our cycling exercises. Inhale, lift up your leg. Exhale as you stretch and bring it down. Inhale, lift up your leg. Exhale as you stretch and bring it down. And now the other leg.
Excellent. So now I'll add one more exercise, the bending forward exercise. So please stand up. And those of you who need support, please hold your chair whichever way you like, but keep the head up and the back straight, bending only at the hips. For people who don't need back support, simply get hold of your elbows behind your back, and as you exhale, lean forward with the chin up, only lean from the hips. Make sure the feet are shoulder width apart and inside of the feet are parallel to each other as you lean forward. Have normal breathing and observe your breath. Inhale slowly and come back up and be seated. So Bal Mukund, you want to take the Bhastrika Pranayam?
Dr. Rajan, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, when we bend, do we have to keep our chin down or up?
If you keep your chin down, your back will bend. If you keep your chin up, back will stay straight. You're only bending at the hip.
So we have to keep our chin up.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now,
right.
go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Rajan. So we will get started with our Bhastrika Pranayam, which is deep breathing, where we inhale and exhale while we move our hands or expand our chest and the belly. So for the people who are new to this class, the way we do this is we put a hand on the belly and we inhale and take our chest, our shoulders back. So I'll give a demonstration. Exhale. Remember that the exhale is longer than the inhale. And you keep alternative between two hands, or you could do 5 breaths from with one hand and the 5 breaths with the other hand. For regular people, the way to do it is you fold your hands and bring your elbows to the sides of your chest. And then you inhale and you open your hands like a butterfly. Exhale. Remember, exhale is longer than the inhale. So we'll begin. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Relax. Observe the sensation in your head. And once the sensations have subsided, we will do one more round of Bhastrika. This exercise helps us pump in more oxygen into our lungs, and therefore your brain is getting a lot more oxygen. And so it's resetting a lot of the energy allocation circuitry. So this exercise is limited to only 20 repetitions. One should never do more than 20 repetitions. And remember that the exhale is always longer than the inhale. We'll wait 30 seconds more. Hopefully this has subsided for everybody by then. For those for whom the sensations have not subsided, they can wait.
Let's go on to the next session.
All right. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 13, exhale. 14, exhale. 15, exhale. 16, exhale. 17, exhale. 18, exhale. 19, exhale. 20, exhale. Relax, put your hands down. Observe the sensations in your head.
Now, once the sensations settle, mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing.
All concept, ideas and concepts.
Mentally feel you're letting go of everything. With your eyes closed, feel like your eyes are looking upward over the top of your head. If you have a personal mantra, please do it on your own. Otherwise, just watch your breath and keep listening to the Om in the background. Mentally tell yourself, let me be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born, with that as the affirmation. Lift up your hands and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands. If there are any new people who would like to introduce themselves, please, this is the time for you to be known
Ask it.
to everyone else.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, we will go for that question too. But first, we will have anybody who's new introduce themselves, and then we'll go to questions.
Yes, sir. I am new.
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Rangasamy Ramasamy. I
Okay.
live in South Florida, Boca Raton, and I am a very good friend of Mr. Venkatesan from Maryland. He is the one who spoke about you, and he recommended that I join. So I joined. Thank you.
Very good. Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm his wife, Sri Devika.
Namaste ji. Okay. Anybody else want to introduce themselves?
हाँ जी मैं मेरा नाम कमलेश गोयल है आई एम कमलेश गोयल
Yes, sir.
Sorry, where are you from?
from Toronto. Shashi has told me about you.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Please mute yourself. Yes. So, Pratibha Anand Gupta, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, we are in Sugarland. I'm Anand Gupta and this is Pratibha.
I'm Pratibha Gupta, Anand Gupta. Nina just mentioned you today and she was very, very excited and she wanted us to join. And
Nina
we really
Kumar.
enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Namaskar. Please welcome. Okay. So now,
Hey Ravi, and I'm from Florida.
sorry, we didn't hear you. Say that again.
Hey Ravi, I'm Avni's sister and I'm from Florida.
You, Dr. Rajan.
Namaste and welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we have time for questions. If anybody has a question, and before we go to the Yoga Sutras.
Rajnaran, this is Suraj Purohit.
Yes.
I have some questions about chakra vibration. Is there any time and place affect the intensity of vibration?
Which
Because
vibration?
chakra vibrations.
Chakra vibrations can be done at any time, and it is not governed by whether the belly is full with food or not. And anytime you feel like doing, it will not create any negative harm. Because any chakra that is cleared, even if you do more and more chakra vibration there, it cannot clear more than it has already cleared, but it won't do anything negative also.
No, but I mean, my experience is different. Like in morning when I do chakra vibration in my prayer room, I feel totally out. There is no body at all. I don't see my body. Only chakras are there and a lot of vibrations and light everywhere. And I'm totally lost. But when I doing this time here, I don't get that kind of sense. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay. See, what happens is, it is a function of, where you do in your puja room sitting. Whatever is the vibrations that you have created in the room over a period of time, all of that would be functioning over there. And so here, when we do it as a group, the vibrations are a little different. So the feeling you get is also different.
Okay. So I have a question. I'm having my discotomy this Wednesday. And then if I lie down, can I do by lying down chakra vibration or anything, or just no?
You lie down, you can do the chakra vibration, but it is not to the same degree as effective than if you can be a little bit up.
Okay. But I can do it, right? Still I can do it.
Yeah. So you're having surgery today, in this week?
Surgery is Wednesday morning.
And
July 8, discotomy.
Which disc is it?
Is L4, L5.
L4, L5, I see. So is it kind of dried up disc?
No, what he says that my disc is dislocated and pinching my sciatic nerve.
Okay.
So he says he has to chop it down the pituitary area, so that doesn't touch my sciatic nerve, and I don't have pain later on.
Okay. You see, when this kind of a thing happens, there are some yogic solutions that can be considered before going to the extreme of surgery. What happens is the back bending exercises, and actually we have done on different occasions, as you have your hands on your knees, if you inhale and go one side and exhale, yes, you go back with inhalation. Inhale, go one side, and exhale, come in, and inhale, go the other side, and exhale, come in. If you do this 20 times, it should give that whatever is the protrusion, if you do this regularly for 1 month, it will slowly go back in. And but any case, you know, yoga is always done, the impact happens over a period of time, but then you should do what you're comfortable with. Now that your surgery is already.
But I mean, let me say it's since last 8 months, okay? Then I'm doing yoga every day, everything this. It went away completely. I mean, no. 2 months back. Then again, it came back a very severe pain. I went to my doctor. He said, "Look, you have to fix the problem or just go with that." So I said, "Let's fix the problem." That's what it is. So it went completely went away for, I mean, and 2-3 months I feel completely all right, everything okay. Then came back again, having a severe pain. So went to my lumbar specialist. He said, "Just fix the problem and do it right." Just I'm doing it.
Dr. Rajan. Surgery is done.
Yeah.
Dr. Rajan. Sorry. Rameshji, you were saying something?
Yes. Can I ask a question?
Yes. I have small fiber neuropathy, and that caused numbness and pain in the bottom of my feet. Any exercise or mantra?
Sorry. Actually, voice is going away.
Okay. Can I start again?
Hang on. I think we should have these questions over email. You know, please ask questions that are general in nature.
Yeah, related to practices.
Can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
Yes. I want to know, after the breathing exercises, what kind of sensation you're supposed to have, because I don't have any sensation after that, except that I've been. So what kind of sensation you're expected to have?
You're not expected to have any sensation if the vitality is good and if the breathing is normal. Now, what happens is, for some people, if you're being restored, there may be heaviness in the head. There may be some kind of, you know, like movement. Sometimes you may feel the vibrations are moving from the head downward. So those kinds of sensations.
Okay. I thought I was missing some
sensation. That is fine. And of course, we are unable to see you. So we didn't even know how you did your practice. So we leave it at that, and we'll observe tomorrow.
I had my video on. I don't know what happened to that.
Oh,
I had. Anyway, it's over now anyway. So.
Okay. So let's go into the Yoga Sutras.
Okay. Thank you.
Dr. Naran, can I take 30 seconds of tutorial on making videos with your permission?
Go ahead.
I was working with one of my younger sister from Houston on her video making or testimonial. And what I recommend, introduce yourself for 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Tell a little bit what your condition was at the time or before you started these sessions. And tell how you felt or how it made a difference. In another 1 minute or 60 seconds or 70 seconds, you tell what you felt and what you recommend to others for another 30 seconds. So this will be 2 or 3 minutes video, and it will be very effective for telling myself who I am, what I was, what I experienced, and what you recommend to others. So this is my 2 cents. I have been working with Toastmasters for last 17 years, and this is my 2 cents into this process of making testimonials. Thank you.
So namaste all and thank you, Nareshji. So we'll continue with our Yoga Sutras. Just as a reminder for everyone, we are now in chapter 3. You will all recall that chapter 1 was the overview. And in the overview and in the entire Yoga Sutra, it has been written from the perspective of the seeker, the person who wants to know what is life all about, what is existence all about, what is the purpose of birth, what is the meaning of dying. So all of these things are answered in the Yoga Sutras. So the key part in the first chapter that Patanjali Muni points out is, if you can be a person who is a pure observer, starting with development of focus of the mind that doesn't drift off, you can reach a point where you're unaffected by everything that is happening outside. And if you become non-reactive, then in which case you will be able to have an inner realization, the state where everything outside stops bothering you. Once the energy becomes focused inward, your transmitter gets activated, you connect into the cosmic intelligence, and from that source, you become, you can access infinite source of knowledge, and you begin to realize directly what is the nature of existence. So in chapter 2 and 3, Patanjali Muni is explaining details of all the process. So in chapter 2, he discussed about how we are all programmed entities. There are two types of programs. One, which was originally in the first creation, that was given by the creation process, God. And there each person is given some program to play. And that term in the Yoga Sutra term is klesha. And then in addition to that, you accumulate more programs by reactivity. Those programs are called karma. So these karma kleshas are the one that put you into the cycle of one lifetime to another, the law of karma, that you come back to until all of them are expended. You are in the state of birth and rebirth. So the point he makes in chapter 2 initially is, once you realize this is the cycle, then in which case your discrimination will go to a point where you stop reacting. And once you stop reacting, you're able to reach the state of kaivalya, which is unaffected by anything. And then you have liberation. So he says the process to all of this is eightfold. So the Ashtanga Yoga is revealed. And the Ashtanga Yoga, just as a reminder, is yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, adhyana, and samadhi. So in chapter 2, Patanjali Muni discusses the first 5, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, and pratyahara. In chapter 3, he goes into the discussion of dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So in the discussion of the first 5 in the second chapter, Patanjali Muni is he takes time to talk about yama and niyama more extensively. And that is because yama being true to your conscience and niyama having regularity in living, these two alone can take you into the highest awareness. The most important element of yama is brahmacharya, or seeking to know. If you have curiosity to know and you seek to know, then in which case you will be guided from within, and that will help you to be in sync with your conscience. The most important element of niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana, the concept of letting go and surrendering to God while you maintain your same biorhythm and your active regularity in your way you lead your life continuously. These two alone will take you to the highest, is what Patanjali Muni was saying, it will lead you to samadhi. Now, the key element when he says about Ishvara Pranidhana, he says that Ishvara Pranidhana, or letting go, is what is the key driver of attaining the samadhi. So as long as we are mindful and we are focused on something external, we cannot reach samadhi. Once we let go, that is when we can reach the samadhi. That's the key he has mentioned. But then after that, he goes on to mention about the role of asana, pranayama, and pratyahara. And then, and what are their role? The key element of asana is to be in complete relaxed balance within yourself. And which means whatever posture you sit in, there shouldn't be any discomfort. And the spine has to be straight. Why? Because that is where through which all energies flow. Now, with respect to pranayama, he's talking about regulation of breath, which impacts vitality. And then he's telling us that pratyahara is all about becoming aware of our vibrations within. And when you are aware of your vibrations within you, you develop tremendous control over your sensory perceptions and your senses. So this is where chapter 2 ends. And in chapter 3, he has introduced for us the concept of dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Dharana being one-pointed focus. Dhyana, when you get fully engrossed in that one-pointed focus, whereby even the point of focus, you have become completely engrossed in it. And so there is no more reaction. You are no longer thinking about the point of focus anymore. So which means the mind has become blank. Then that is the state of dhyana. So that is discussed in sutra number 2 of the 3rd chapter. Tatra pratyaya ekatanata dhyanam. Ekatanata, you have become one point with the place where you are focused. And the concept of pratyaya is the reaction of the thoughts that come. The reaction of the thoughts have become one with the point of focus. So in other words, there is no more thoughts. That's dhyana. Then from there comes the samadhi state, where it has been discussed what is the nature of samadhi in chapter 1 also. And here in sutra number 3 again describes it in a different way, how samadhi is reached. When these three come together, what happens is the intuitive awareness prajna awakens. It enlightens. So that is what sutra number 5 is discussed in the 3rd chapter. And in sutra number 6, he mentions you can do the samyama process with respect to any point of inquiry. And so that is what he basically says. Bhumishu means any subject matter. Bhumi is subject matter. So Bhumishu is focused on any subject matter. The intent is any subject matter. And in sutra number 7 and 8, he makes it very clear. Dharana, dhyana, samadhi is at a inner level compared to the first 5, that is yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Relative to that, dharana, dhyana, samadhi is of an inner nature. But he also makes it clear that through the samyama process, when you are able to attain the samadhi state, you're still at the stage of the outside the nirbija state, because you're still in a sabija state. Whenever you have a point of focus to retain, to go into samadhi, you're in the sabija state and has not reached the highest level, which is the nirbija state, which means you're there all the time without even focus. That is the concept of nirbij samadhi. So now we come to our the new sutras today. Now he is going to describe in sutra number 9, 10, 11, and 12, the higher elements of how the intuitive awareness comes from any point of focus. Vyuthana nirodha sanskarayoho. Vyuthana is arising out of. Nirodha means from the unaffected state. Of what? Of sanskaras. Sanskaras are the programs within you. So arising out of the non-reactive state of all the programs that are within you, that is the first 3 words. Abhibhava pradurbhava. Abhibhava means what gives birth, abhibhava, or what manifests. Pradhurbhava. Pradhurbhava is essentially any thoughts that will come out of that. Nirodha chana chitta anvayoho. Nirodha parinama. Okay. Even the thoughts that come from the state where you are, in a state where you have been unaffected by whatever your programs are within, that also results in new thoughts coming. And this is what many people who experience meditation, they are in the state of meditation focused on something, but out of that, something else starts coming, right? So even that is what is abhibhava pradurbhava. And that too, you become unaffected. Your nirodha is not being affected by that. Chana chitta anvayo, at every moment. Chana is every moment. Chitta is our program system. Anvayoho, the association. Nirodha parinama. So at every moment, when you're unaffected by whatever comes out of the state of being unaffected of your programs within, then you result in the state of Nirodha Parinama. The Nirodha Parinama is really what you would call as the state of the mind becoming completely blank. Okay, that is the state of Dhyana. Tasya Prashanta Vahita Sanskarat. The Vahita, Vahan means or is the vehicle or the carrier. Vahita is the one that carries this, carries you to this mindless state. Is this the mindless state is described as prashanta. Shanta means complete peace. Prashanta is inner peace. So tasya, of that inner peace, the carrier of it is sanskara. What are the sanskarat? What sanskarat is he talking about? The sanskara means any program. So as a result of this regular practice of being unaffected by the programs that are running within you, that regular practice you do creates a new program, and that ensures that all the other programs will not activate. And this one, in the first chapter, Patanjali Muni uses the term that the new sanskara or the new program that comes from regular practice holds the inner programs within you as a bandi or a prisoner. Some of you may remember that from chapter 1. So that is what is being described here in the third chapter in different words. So this is the state where the mind has become calm. There is no more thoughts in the mind. But no more thoughts in the mind is not equal to samadhi. This is only the state of dhyana. So sutra number 11, sarvartha ekagratayoho chaya udaya chittasya samadhi parinamaha. So sarvartha means in every sense, ekagratayoho, that is becoming fully integrated in one. The chaya is waning away and udaya is waxing. So what goes away and what comes up. Essentially, the chitta, what is waxing and waning, that is really the activation of what? Of the chitta. So the chitta is the consciousness. When the activation of the consciousness, in every sense, when you're fully integrated, and the waxing and waning of the chitta looks the same. In other words, the chitta becomes completely still. Our programmed entity becomes completely still. That results in samadhi parinama. So in other words, this is another way in which he is describing that the chitta has, or the programmed entity has become completely still. Now, what is the meaning, what is the difference between sutra number 11 and what is discussed in sutra 9 and 10? In sutra 9 and 10, what he is saying is, there is a new program that has been created that through your regular practice, the new program that is created is making your mind clear of all thoughts. There is no more thoughts. That is the Nirodha Parinama in Sutra number 9, and that's explained in 10. Whereas in Sutra number 11, he is basically saying that even that particular program, the new program that has been created to keep you in a thoughtless state, that program, its activation becomes completely still, because the activation, the arising and the waxing and the waning of that in our program system, our chitta, our consciousness, the waxing and waning is looking the same. In other words, it has become completely still, because in every sense you have become fully engrossed, sarvartha ekagrata. And that is the stage of samadhi parinama. So when the consciousness becomes completely still, you are able to connect into the cosmic intelligence. And in this particular case, he has not said it yet, but then let's go on to Sutra number 12. Tatah punaha, that means after that, Shanta uditau, the arising of that supreme peace, Tulya pratyayau, Tulya is like that, or what you will say, comparative or similar. Pratyayau, pratyayau is all the reactions that come. Chittasya, ekagrata parinama. So so here what he is saying is that once you have reached the samadhi parinama, there is in that supreme peace, there are reactions coming. And what are the reactions? That reaction is what is prajna, the cosmic intelligence that is coming into you. And that comes because of ekagrata, and that state he calls it as ekagrata pranayama. This is where prajna is coming, or the intuitive intelligence is coming. So in other words, in chapter 3, same thing what he has said before, he is describing in more detail of what the process is happening within. Let's go to Sutra number 13. Okay. Etena bhuta indriyeshu dharma lakshana avastha parinama vyakhyataha. Okay. Actually, we should do Sutra number 13, 14, 15, and 16 together. So I'm going to give you a little overview today. We have about a minute and a half to go, and then we will go through it in more detail next time. He's saying in the state of the intuitive awareness that is coming, etena, from this, bhuta indriyeshu. Bhuta means anything that is of a created nature, anything that is manifest of the indriya, or our sense organs, actually anything that is of created element is what this is being talked about, matter as well as sensory objects. Dharma lakshana avastha, parinama vyakhyataha. Okay. So dharma means the nature of existence. Lakshana is indication, indicator. Avastha is the state. And parinama is the result. Vyakhyata is it's thus explained. Now, we need to be a little careful over here. What he is trying to tell us over here is, once you have that intuitive intelligence, you can explain the nature of whatever is happening, indicator, everything, the state of everything, whatever you ponder on, all of that gets cleared and explained to you. Okay? So this is really the prajna that is coming on, that is being described. I'm going to stop here and we'll continue from here next session. Our time is over. Is there any quick question anybody has in this, in the sutras that we went through? So we will end over here with one Om, and see you all tomorrow. Take a deep breath in. Om. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Raja.
Dr. Rajan.
Thank you.